Hey, Bhavya. Hello, everyone. Very good afternoon.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm trying to see if I can get the video on for you. Just a minute. Okay, is my voice clear?
Yes, sir. Your voice is clear.
Okay. So can you try to switch on your video? See if that is
Yes,
possible.
I'm checking, sir. Yeah, now it is okay.
Okay, cool. Let me switch on mine as well.
Nice looking to you, sir, after a long time.
Same, same here as well. All right. So I would just like to start congratulating you. So you've been working already like a few months as a data scientist, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll start with a very basic questions, or maybe you can introduce yourself. What was your profile before you switched to data science, right? You're working already. So you can introduce yourself, Ranjan. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have done my BTech from Nagpur University
Mhm.
in mechanical engineering. Then I did my post-graduate PG in management from Loyola College, Chennai, and in full time. Then after I worked for several material handling industries in power sector,
Power.
like TRF Limited and the Techpro system. They were doing the multiple projects for NTPC for their material handling equipments and the projects,
Completely
various
not like,
types.
isn't it? You're not from the technology background at all.
No, actually, I did mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
Okay, then after I did MBA. From that, I got placed in this company, and from in that I was doing.
Mm.
I was having the projects, supply chain management, project management, all those type of things I was doing for my company. So I was doing very good, but
Very interesting. But they
yeah,
are not technical jobs, right? It doesn't involve any programming or data
no,
related.
no, 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 sir. It was
Technical jobs.
totally not. It was not related to software line, but totally related to the technical this
Mechanical related.
industry. Yeah, mechanical industrial related projects.
I'm always surprised why most of the people shifting to data scientists are mechanical, because last two success stories I've taken, I remember all they are also from mechanical. So how is that mechanical people are able to shift to data scientists? What do you think? Because you have this maths background strong, is that what it is?
Yes, sir. Maths, statistics. These are the things which makes us easy for to shift to data science.
Yeah, that's actually a very surprising trend, because most people think data science for computer science background people, it's easy to shift data science. But from my own analysis and the data from Datamites, I see more than 50% people who shift to data science are actually from mechanical. So that's something really interesting. I think that's because of your strong mathematics background, which you need for your mechanical engineering. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. And why did you decide to take a data science as a career? You know, you've been working with the mechanical. How long you been working before you decided to shift to data science? How many years?
14 years.
Okay, so you've been working 14 years in this field. Why you all of a sudden decided to shift to data science?
I was doing very good in my field, and but uh, I I thought and I found that the now the paradigm is shifting towards blockchain technology, data science, artificial intelligence. So I thought that now my mechanical engineering is now a little bit boring for me, and growth is stagnating. So these three technology, blockchain and the data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, this is a challenging and upcoming field, and which has a better future. And
Yeah.
so that's why I had three four options. So according to my capability and my understanding, I opted machine learning, data science.
Hmm. That's great. See, it's really really inspiring that, everyone talks about these technologies, right? It's people talk about machine learning, AI. In a lot of even senior management folks, they don't know what it is, but they keep speaking about it, right? It is one thing to see that there is a drift of trend towards data science and AI, and it's completely other thing to have a braveness to switch to that. So after being working 14 years into mechanical field, you decided to shift to data science just like that?
No, it is not right, because that mechanical field was not that challenging. I was feeling,
That's
and
interesting.
it was, yeah, monotonous. I was feeling, and I wanted to shift something more challenging, and so that's why I opted this.
Okay, that's really, really good. I appreciate you because after 14 years, most people think that, okay, you know what, I'm done with the learning, and then that's it. But you have taken a step towards learning data science and shifting to data science. Which batch you are from Datamites? Which batch you joined?
I September 6 September 21.
6 September 21, which means you would have taken about 8 months to finish. So approximately um, mid of 2022 is what it is. And you've been working how long as a data scientist now?
Approx 9 to 10 months I have worked in this organization.
Oh, great. So which means after you finished, completed the batch, very in 1 or 2 months, you joined as a data scientist, isn't it?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, that's wonderful. So it's even more inspiring. After 14 years of working as a mechanical engineer, you decided to do data science, and you joined Datamites for the certified data scientist course, and so you finished it and you got into data science within 8 months or 9 months. Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then I'm more interested. I don't know about the audience over here. I'm myself particularly interested to know your journey. So after you decided to go to switch to data science, how did you start? How did you discover Datamites? What kind of things you studied? How much time you spent? Explain in your own words.
Yeah. Then I decided to move on in this machine learning and artificial intelligence area. So I had to select any institution or institute which can help me to learn and give me training, learning what technology is relevant in the current scenario, and what is and giving the right placement assistance as well. These are the factor I was thinking before joining any institute. Then I found that Datamites is a after checking the several institute, I found that Datamites fulfilling all the criteria. So that's why I opted Datamites.
You're already a data scientist before you select. So you have done a proper data analysis of all the institutes and then decided data mites. That's very good. Okay. So you joined in September 2021, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So was it an online or a classroom one?
It was a online, sir.
Oh, that's even wonderful. So you joined online classes. Who was your mentor?
Deepa ma'am.
Okay, Deepa, right. Deepa, yeah, right now she is working as a data scientist. Yeah, in one of the projects. Okay, cool. So now she is not training anymore. She is moved into projects now. But excellent that you have trained by Deepa. It's one of the finest data scientists we have. That's very good. Okay, so how was your journey? So when you start, it was a new field for you, right? You started learning Python and statistics. How was your journey?
It was cool. Deepa ma'am was cool, and she was teaching us as what is our requirement. She was understanding every student's requirements. She was giving good support, and our class time was also good, and we were getting proper support by Datamites, and every question answering whatever we are facing challenging problem, we were getting support through the email support, and all those things was there. I think what was required for me.
Well, right. Did you find Python to be tough when you're learning Python? Because that's a new thing for you, right? How was your feeling? Like, was it easy for you to learn Python? How long it took?
Yeah, still I'm learning Python, sir, and I think it will take some time to say, yeah, I'm advanced level learner in the Python. But Python is very important in data science. For coding, you should know Python, and yeah, for me, I took some extra time to learn, but still I'm learning.
Yeah, still everyone is learning. That is common because no one is going to say I'm a master of Python because there is so much to learn. But you have learned enough to do the data science modeling, isn't it?
Yeah, so for modeling, I'm confident I can do any type of modeling, and from deep to machine learning and NLP, every type of model I can create through Python.
So whatever required, you have learned. How much time it took? How many weeks it took for you to become comfortable with Python?
Uh, I did good practice, sir, for creator for machine learning model, all those things. So it took confident to okay, I can create any model. It took 2 months from this first day.
It took entire 2 months for you to do a modeling in Python.
Yeah, I can do modeling. If a model I can understand, then I can create my own. I can create the model by using my Python.
How many hours you spend per day?
Uh, per day for Python, I was
Average.
Python 3 to 4 hours every day for
Every
Python
day,
only.
3 to 4 hours. That's very good. That's exactly, I mean, we normally say 2 to 3 hours. You spend an hour extra for yeah, I can see that you have spent more time and more work in learning Python than an average student, but you actually made it. So a little bit more hard work will actually pays off. That's very good. So you have spent about 3 to 4 hours a day and you become comfortable modeling in Python in 2 months, right?
Yeah, I was able to write a code for machine learning model like regression classification for 2 to 3 months. I was able to.
2 3 months. Okay. How was your statistics knowledge? How much time and effort it took for you to understand the statistics?
For basic from statistics, compared to other student, since I was engineer and in management also I have studied the quantitative mathematics, so these things I was having some advantage. So my understanding towards statistics compared to other students, I was feeling during the class I have some better, I have advantage. So I was doing
Good in statistics.
yeah, compared to other things, Python and other things, I was more confident in statistics.
How much time you spend on machine learning? Of course, when you learn Python, you're doing the machine learning, but to understand all the other techniques of machine learning, let's say cleaning of the data, different modeling, hyperparameter tuning, how much time you took to get the comfort with the machine learning modeling?
Uh, from last six, it was 6 months course. So then last 1 2 months, like from September, from February and March, I was able to think, yeah, I can. I am able to. I'm
Done.
feel confident in creating one model.
Okay.
Also, it helped a lot of things. I got help in during internship. 16 and think multiple projects they have given in during the training. During the training, I selected few of them to on this project I will work on. That time I found that I have some, I'm getting idea how to create model and learning new things regarding modeling also.
Okay. Well, wonderful. So that's really nice that you have selected, and the projects you have done, right? You have done multiple learning projects and maybe one live project, right? So how helpful was it? Was it good enough for you to understand, to apply the knowledge
Yes,
you
sir.
learned? Yeah,
Yes, for machine learning project, it it was a good experience.
it's a good experience, and you've learned good enough for the job market.
For job market, for machine learning, it was enough
It
from
was enough.
starting. For because currently also I'm seeing new guys are coming in our company. So I'm seeing the level of every experienced guy and my experience, and what is the level of my understanding. So I think it is good.
It's very good. Okay. Like comparing yourself. All right. So you've been like nearly 1 year, 9 months in this company, right? What's the company name? Which company are you working
Technic
for?
My company name is Technicas Reunidas.
Okay.
It is a Spanish company.
Spanish company, Technica.
Yeah.
Okay. Spanish company. All right. So you're comfortable with the Spanish colleagues?
Yeah, they are good, very good.
They're not asking you to speak in Spanish, are they? No.
No, no. I also we had one meeting in Bangalore office.
Yeah. Okay.
They came from Spain to meet us. So
They're good. Spanish people are nice. I mean, if you work with Germans, I'm like not against Germans. I work with a lot of Germans. They kind of demand you to at least speak a bit of German. Same with Dutch. I mean, I've been in Netherlands for 10 years. So, but Spanish people are nice, right? They're happy people, I guess. Okay. Very nice. So, after you learned like 6 months of training and then the internship and projects, how did you start getting interview calls? I understand Datamites helped you to get the interview calls as well. Um, how was your interview feeling when you experience? So when you attended the first interview, how was your experience? Did you clear the first interview?
Yeah, it was my first interview,
Oh, that's great. Okay.
and also I was using the artificial intelligence tools. So they asked me that what you are using in artificial intelligence, what knowledge you are having. So I given what I understand by artificial intelligence, what platform I am using, what are the technique tools I'm used. So all those things helped me during the interview.
Okay. So how technical questions they ask? I mean, this company you're working, did they ask anything more technical about like ask you to write a code in machine learning, something like that? Is there any
No,
technical
no, sir, not like that.
conceptual testing? They tested your
Yeah, it was,
concepts.
yeah, my concepts and my what skill I am having. Only those things they asked me.
From your perspective, Rajan, how important is your soft skills, right? Your language, your presentation, how important soft skills for a data scientist in interview?
During the interviews, a skill is very important. On this part, I was thinking I was lagging my soft skill, but it is very important. Soft skills.
Yeah, but it's interesting. You know that you're lagging in soft skills, but you cleared in first interview, isn't it? Not many.
No, because the interview was easy, sir. Not it was not difficult.
Yeah.
So that's why I cleared. And also I have given so many interviews in my life. Okay, sir, and I have taken so many interviews to the other guys. So for me, I don't think so, sir.
Interview is difficult. Yeah. So let me take you as an example. I tell a lot of people, right? Of course, soft skills are important because the way you present is important, right? But in today's world, what we're looking for especially for data scientists or any professionals related to like working in this kind of technology industry, is the integrity, right? The humbleness, integrity, and the fundamentals. If you have a good fundamentals, if you have good attitude, so you can work with the team members nicer and stuff like that, and if you have a good learning appetite, your learning appetite is very clear because after 14 years of working, you will learn data science in a matter of 6 months, right? That itself shows that you have a very good learning curve, right? And then you are very, you're humble and you're easygoing and stuff. I think that actually matters more than how you speak, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You are right.
Right. Even when I take people from my company or my projects, right, the first thing I look at is the learning attitude and the attitude generally, right? Are you a good team member? Because if you're a good team member, not only you contribute, you also help a lot of other people to work better. And that actually becomes more valuable for the company, right? So a lot of people think when you talk about soft skills, it's only your accent, your language, your dressing style. That's wrong. That's maybe an older way of looking at it, maybe 15, 20 years ago. But now, when you talk about the attitude and skills, you're talking about your attitude in terms of learning, your attitude towards your teammates, basically your humbleness and integrity is what we consider as soft skills nowadays. So I think you are really good in all of the things which we consider important. That's how you're able to crack in first interview. Okay, so that's great that you cracked in first interview and you accepted. I think the salary was to your expectation. It is 12 LPA plus, as I know, which is good. What do you think is important in your current work after you joined? What are the challenges you faced as a data scientist?
First challenges, since just 8 and 9 months I have crossed. Uh, First challenges were deployment part. During the training, Datamites taught us using Flask for deployment.
Mm.
But when I reached in here, so I found that there are two methods: Streamlit and Gradio is there, is to using for deployment. And I found that if I would Datamites would teach us Gradio in place of Flask, it would be better.
What is
Because
that you're talking about? Gradio.
yeah, Gradio is much easier. Even maximum 1 hour class is enough for
So we
enough. And
we have added a lot of new things. In fact, we added Spark as well in recent schedule, also Airflow and many other tools. I will check with the content team if the Gradio can be also added, because you say that it is important for the job market, right? So I'll also send it
and
across.
it is easy, sir. It is very user friendly. It is easy for learning and it is easy for coding also. And for Flask is difficult. It also requires some HTML knowledge, all those things.
Okay, very good. So you find it learning a new tool, that's one of the challenge, because in the course we were using Flask. So Gradio is something you learn. Apart from that, from a machine learning perspective, how was your experience from the learning projects and the one live project you have done anyway? But when you go to your company, when you're actually working with the clients, what was your experience? Did you find something? Yeah.
Yeah, 50% Datamites have taught us. All the modeling we can do, machine learning modeling, deep learning modeling, NLP, all 50% we can crack. But first 50% data pre-processing part, we have to work again. We have to learn again. We have to go through the internet research, YouTube videos, all those things we have to learn, and we have to update ourselves. Because that part only nobody can teach us.
It's customized. Right?
Yeah.
Because it depends on the company to company, process to process. So when you get a challenge, then you have to find out the suitable methods to do the data cleaning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what tools you use for data cleaning? Is it Pandas, or you use PySpark, or how is that your data cleaning process pipeline works?
Pandas we are using for data frames. Maximum and Pandas, Python currently they are more than enough for data cleaning. And currently this much.
Okay, very good. So yeah, very good. So now you've been like 8-9 months. So now you're considered as nearly a year data scientist. What is your future goals? Are you looking ahead? How are you planning your career ahead after 1 year, let's say?
I don't, sir. Actually, when first in my 6 September 2021, you are the first who took our class. Okay, and okay. I will never forget that day. Okay, because that was the new first step for new life, career, professional life, and you were motivating us. You were answering our questions, and I asked you a question, ki, sir, after 13 years of experience, where I will, why I'm choosing this area with my future. You told us that even I am there from NTPC area. I have.
You remember my NTPC as well, yeah.
So all those things I remember. So, and you motivated us, like and Datamites also helped a lot in placement time. Once I was feeling very demotivated after the completing my courses. On that time, Datamites also helps us a lot. So I will always recommend this Datamites to my friends.
Wonderful. I'm very happy that my motivation helped you to actually get motivated, because motivation, I give it to all the students, but only few actually pick it up and make something out of it. So I'm really glad, I'm happy actually that my motivation helped you to get motivated and then get a job. And then you are currently working as a data scientist in one of the Spanish company. I'm very proud of it. Very good. So Ranjan, I also appreciate that you have taken time to speak to us and speak to the prospective data science aspirants across whoever is attending this webinar. This is streamed in live YouTube and LinkedIn as well. I think many people will be get motivated. What are your suggestions for the people who are aspiring to become, especially I hear this from, I mean, I get often questions from the people who have 10 plus years experience. You have 14 years experience, right? There are a lot of people very similar to you who have been working 10 years, 12 years, 8 years, and they kind of lost hope. They think, okay, this is my life, right? I'm going to just stay as whatever executives or mechanical engineer or whatever it is, right? I keep telling them, like, as I told you, that, hey, guys, you can change at any point of time. There is nothing like after 10 years, you cannot change. A lot of people, including yourself, right? So I always
Yes.
tell them, but not many people, like, I don't know, maybe 20-25% people still take it as a challenge and they'll try. Many people won't try. They accept their life, the career as it is. And they say, you know what, I'm done. This is my life. So what is your, inputs? How, you are a success story, right? So what do you think? How can we motivate? What is your perspective of it? What's your suggestion for the people who want to switch to data science, but they have been more than 10 years and they're not confident enough to do it? What is your suggestion for them?
Python. You should command over Python and learn some basic libraries and update yourself with the current situation, what is happening in the data science field. And this much at least you can do for yourself. Placement is the thing which institute and college provides us, placement assistance. When they provide us, on that time we will have the proper solid study, a solid. So on that time you can crack it. Only this much you can do. And I can say what Ashok sir was telling to me on that time. Same thing I will tell you this thing. The data science future is much higher than what we are seeing currently. So don't demotivate us and learn step by step. But in class you are learning, and once and your basics and the knowledge is clear, then time of placement you will get it. Any company will come, definitely you will get it. And this much only I can say, sir, what you are telling to me.
No, I mean, I keep telling a lot of things, but my words are not valid because I'm far above that. And people don't think my words are valid because they think I don't understand the situation. But when you say, because you are 14 years into mechanical job and you have an average soft skills, within 6 to 8 months you switch to data science. You've been working as a data scientist for 8 months now in a Spanish company, and you are looking at a very high growth profile in the future. Your words are more valuable. So I'm going to repeat Ranjan words, right? Which were, I also agree, totally I agree. It's not just Ranjan. I picked up this success story, I agreed for this because when I saw Ranjan profile in success story, I said, I'm going to do it because I want to make a point to everyone who are aspiring to the data scientist. They think there's two kind of people, right? Most people think that it's either an IT job, so they are not relevant for it. And the people who have experience with more than 10 years, they think it is not their piece because they don't want to restart the career. So let me tell you, it is not about restarting career. It is actually progressing your career further. And your soft skills, your background, other things doesn't matter. Because data science, the opportunities for data science are huge. We struggle. I mean, not just in India or in Europe, UK, US, there are millions of opportunities, millions of jobs unable to fail. I even started a consulting firm in US just to see whether we can get an opportunity to, help the companies over in US for getting data science, qualified data science professionals. There is so much of opportunities in the market. If you have enough confidence, if you take up a challenge, work for 6 to 8 months, I can almost guarantee you that you should be able to switch to data science. Some people are exceptional, like Ranjan has switched immediately after the course. You may take like another 3-4 months or even a 6 months, but it's worth it because even if you take complete 1 year to switch to data science, the career after that is amazing and it's promising, really promising. I think Ranjan will agree with me. So with his own words, I can tell you that it doesn't matter whether you have 14 years experience, 16 years experience. You could switch to data science with a similar package or a better package, but that's just the beginning. And then the further growth in data science career will be amazing. So there is nothing difficult as such. It is doable. It is doable even if you don't have a background in data science or data or even IT, or you are not from computer science. It is very doable. Ranjan is not the only one. We have hundreds of people shifting it. I picked up Ranjan because he's been amazing in terms of putting hard effort. So he's working like 4 to 5 hours every single day for all the 6 months, and he managed. And it's also from online. So a lot of people think that online is not really that nicer, but Ranjan has joined online and he has managed to learn and crack the interviews and step into data science career. Thank you very much, Ranjan. I have a lot of questions coming from the attendees from different channels. So shall we go into the question and answers? I think there are some 10 or 15 questions. Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have a question from Kiran asking, I have 12 years experience from non-IT. I'd like to switch to data science. Please suggest the best guidance. Well, the best guidance is already given by Ranjan, saying that you just focus on Python, statistics, machine learning, take step by step, spend about 6 months, and you should be there. Ranjan, anything to add?
No, sir, you are right.
Right. Okay. Junusa has a question. As an absolute beginner, what would be your advice, Ranjan? As an absolute beginner.
Yeah, for absolute beginner, same thing. Python, Power Visualization tool like Power BI, W, all those things is also it can add in your weightage in your CV, all those things, and only this thing.
Yeah,
your basics should be
correct. So as Ranjan says, absolute beginner, it's even more easier because usually when you have 15 years experience, 40 experience, you still have thought, what happens to my experience, right? I'm going to lose that. And also after a very long time, more than decade plus, 14 years, you're going to study again. For them, it is a difficult challenge. For absolute beginner, it's a pretty straightforward decision. Jump into it, spend time, switch to data science. Not even switching, you start your career with data science. So I would say, just select a best course. You can contact Datamites for more guidance, and you can start your journey towards data science. A question from Daniel: Should I separate courses? No. Daniel, I can answer this question, Ranjan. So, certified data scientist course is more than 8 years now from Datamites, 7 years. I've been associated with them for more than 6 years till now. So the course is designed in such a way that covers all aspects of data science, including Python, statistics, machine learning, AI, and the related tools like Tableau, Big Data Foundation, SQL, many other tools. Approximately 10 to 15 technologies and tools are covered. So you do not have to do any separate courses. There's a bundle course called a Certified Data Scientist. You can opt for it. Jashwant Ravi has a question, sir, your experience about the placement assistance. Okay, so it's question to you, Ranjan. Placement assistance support from Datamites. How was your experience?
It is good. That team was doing good for me, and from every stage they were with me, and whenever even I can say they were supporting for placement. It 100% their contribution, and Farzana was also helping me, and Sandeep sir was there. One more sir was there. I could not remember, but name. But I got help from that team at every time.
Yeah. So Datamites has a very strong placement assistance team, a dedicated team of members working to help the students. So not only they conduct the mock interviews, assessments to make sure to point out the weaker areas, they also come up with many other support whenever you have a question, whenever you need to revise a topic, right? They do all of this, and then they essentially schedule the interviews with the prospective. One second, there's a ping from another person from, I think it's YouTube. Okay, so your LinkedIn profile is not updated yet, Ranjan?
No, some mismatch is there. I will do again. I will have to write again.
Okay, please do that, because now that you have given a success story, people are looking at your LinkedIn profile and said, hey, It is not updated. Okay, that's cool. That's been addressed. I have a question from Miher. Says, hello, I have 10 years experience of total in IT, 8 years into DBMS, 2 years into uh, Power BI. Can I switch to data science or business intelligence? See, you already have 2 years into BI. Power BI is a business intelligence, right? So I think it's already significant experience. So you should be able to switch early as possible. So it's better that you switch, because the sooner you switch, the better the opportunities are. So I would say switch to data science career early as possible. You already spent more than 2 years into business intelligence. So that's good enough. I have a question from Jahanavi. I'm looking forward to join. Okay, so initially it did placed. Okay, so yeah, initially he got placed into data science. I can confirm that, Jahanavi. So he started his career as a data science after the course. Durvish has a question. Sorry for the late. Data science course details. Okay, so all the details and other things you can directly ping to Datamites. You can go to their website, or you can send a mail to care@datamites.com. They'll provide you with all the information. Okay. I have a question from LinkedIn from Roshan Kapekar. I also did my graduation in mechanical engineering, worked in the field for 1 year, then opted for Datamites. Okay. My question is to Bhavya sir, is to have experience across any questions related to background. Okay. So the question is, did you get any questions related to mechanical engineering background? Ranjan?
Yeah, since this is hello, am I audible, sir?
You are audible, please.
Okay. This Spanish company is also related to the project management, industry project management. So in starting, they asked me regarding what I have done in last 14 years in project management. And because this company is also doing same project management operations, they are this is a multinational company. They are doing the multiple project across the world. So such type of questions was there, but not technical. It was just this thing, what I have done, what type of projects and what type of tools I used during the my 14 year of journey.
Correct. So they will validate your mechanical experience from validating your experience itself, not particularly into detailed questions, is what you're saying, right?
Yes, sir.
A question from Minal Balgat, I think from LinkedIn as well. Which books or online site did you use for Python and statistics? Bhavya.
All book I got from Datamites. They have uploaded multiple books in D drive, and from that we have whenever we required any type of confusion, then we downloaded those books and we studied that much only.
So there is a content team who already did this work. So we have collected the good books, not just good, but also the books which are easy to learn for the beginners, and that is enough. And if you need any further online stuff, YouTube is always there. So you can refer some YouTube videos for a particular concept, learn better. From a Ranjan perspective, he only studied the Datamites given books. I have a question from Adam Galad. I'm from University Computer Science graduate. I want to be a data scientist. What can I do after graduation that leads to my data science? See, Adam, joining a verified course, right? The one successful course is a first step. I always tell people that everything from a knowledge perspective is out there online for free, right? So there is nothing that any institute or an individual can provide you, because everything is available for free. But the thing is, it is not in a structured manner, and you spend a lot of time aggregating, and it takes a lot of effort. So it's strongly suggested to join a course which has experience in mentoring, especially a certified data scientist course from Datamites. It's taken by more than 25,000 people. So we have thousands of graduated people working as a data scientist in Fortune 500 companies. This is a very stabilized, matured course. So a bit of investment in this course, it will fast track your learning, getting into a data science job. So simply put, just find a good course. So certified data scientist I can vouch for, because I've been associated with them for more than 6 years. A question from Tanmay Kalbande. What route do you take to land a job in data science? So it's the same question again, Tanmay, right? You take up a course, be very serious about it, spend about 3 to 4 hours, 5 hours every single day for at least 4 to 5 months. That is more than enough to switch to data science career, to begin your data science career. I can I can assure you that because I myself have trained more than 15,000 people in past 6, 7 years. So I can tell you that people who put a sincere effort of 4 to 5 hours a day for at least 4 to 5 months, they will get these fundamentals, irrespective of you're an average student, you have a different background, does not matter. A 5 months of consistent effort in a structured manner is good enough. Oh, okay. So I have a question from Roshan again. Uh, he has completed and got IABAC certification, which is very good. Salary expectation depends on, see, Roshan, for beginners, it is about 5 to 10 lakhs in Indian market, right? And some people even get higher, but based on their, the kind of company they are pitching for, because different companies have different brackets. But initial salary does not matter because after 1 year experience, even for Ranjan, I think he could easily get 50% to double the salary as he's getting. Because after 1 year, your employer should be worried about your salary, not you. Because after you studied data science, you have the job ready skills, got into a job, worked 1 year with a MNC company, you will become really hot in the market. So your initial salary should not matter. But I can tell you in Indian currency, it's about 5 to 10 lakhs. In US, it's about $50,000 to $60,000 is what you get as a beginner. Yashwant has a question. Do companies hire freshers? Yeah. So 50 to 60% of the data scientists are freshers, Yashwant. So there is a misconception in the market. Freshers don't get it, but that's actually completely wrong because we do need at least 50% people as a freshers for many reasons. Once they are very curious, they learn fast, they come with a better salary bracket, and also, they actually take more load. So for any project, you need freshers. 50% of the project members are always freshers or beginners. So there are a lot of jobs for freshers. In fact, I would say nearly 50%. Another question from Ayush Shahu, the student of Datamites. How useful the course if you want to do masters? So this I can answer. I give recommendation letters to at least 5 to 6 people on a daily basis, Sahu. So there are easily few hundred people have went to Canada, US, all the places, and all are from Datamites students. So not just the course, I also help them with recommendations. I also help them with, your internship experience, all that matter. So this course is also pursued not just for career, but for higher studies. So many people have taken it, and hundreds have actually been doing their masters across the world. You can get the references from Datamites. So Prashant Singh has a question. Is this? I'm from a non-technical background, Bachelor of Arts. My question is that, can you tell me about the machine learning because I'm facing a little problem with the maths in machine learning? Ranjan, how much maths you need for machine learning?
Statistics require for regression and the classification, supervised and supervised modeling. But if you are good in Python, you can learn mathematics and you can switch to the data science.
It is not difficult. So let me tell you, mathematics is not really that important. Well, understanding how an algorithm works requires mathematics. Applying algorithm is not really demanding in terms of mathematics. A practical knowledge of machine learning modeling, whatever relevant maths required for that is enough. If you have a specific question, Prashant, about any particular topic in data in maths, send it across to Datamites. I can give you suggestions how to get that skill. Okay. Jashwant, how many months is course? This course is now 8 months, Jashwant. It sometimes goes to 9 months because we have added quite new things, like including cloud, AWS, Azure, data science modeling is added now because it's been in demand. When Ranjan did it, it's about 1.5 years ago. So these things were not there. Now that we have increased it, so the duration also increased by another couple of months. So it's now about 8 to 9 months is the current duration of the data science course, certified data science course. Okay. All right. I think we have spent quite some time, 45 minutes. I answered all the questions. I really thank you, Ranjan, because I know hundreds of people get a job, but after that, they will find difficult to take time to share their experience to the aspiring people. Somehow, like got busy, right? But people who take time to share their knowledge and experience, I really appreciate them because you are the torch bearers. So someone like me speaking about doesn't really become valid because I'm already above all of that. people like you who have studied transition to data scientist, being successful as a data scientist, your words are really valuable to motivate the people who have similar backgrounds like you. So I appreciate you for taking your time, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much, Ranjan. And also, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and thank you everyone on the call as well. So I hope this webinar has been, this session has been very helpful to you. Any further questions, you can always reach me out. Thank you very much. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.